All right. Let's see if I can hit myself so I'm centered. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Spotlight video. Am I in the center of your screen? Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hi, Diana.
Hi.
All right, cool. All right, so if you guys are on, let's mute yourselves because everyone, if you hear any noise, it'll click over to you. So let's just keep it on, unless you need me to correct you or if you need to say anything, but otherwise let's have it on mute. And I try to have it when you guys get on, it's muted. I'm not sure if it stays all the time. So hopefully you guys can see me. If you can't see me centered in your screen, definitely unmute and give me a holler, because then I have to walk up to the screen because it's a little far away from me. I'm using my phone again because I think you guys can hear me a little bit better with my phone. So happy Tuesday, welcome. I think this is our 8th yoga session on Zoom, so we're moving along here. Today we're going to work on a little bit of balance and a little bit of upper body strength. We've done some arm balance called crow a few times, and so we're going to practice that and practice some transitions within that. So the centering thought today is I trust my core self at every moment. I trust my core self at every moment. So the message of the day is love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination of full hope. So again, our centering thought, I trust in my core self at every moment. So we're going to start today on our back in Shavasana. So it's on your back, get into a comfortable position with your palms up and out, closing your eyes. So I'll go into it with you guys. Let's get into our breath. Trying to center our mind, our thoughts. Maybe notice how we're feeling today. Maybe notice how your body's feeling as you're on your back. Take an assessment. And starting at our head, closing your eyes, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your facial muscles. Try to soften the muscles around your eyes, relaxing your jaw, allowing your shoulders to melt down into the mat. Palms up and out, receiving this positive energy, positive light and happiness. Allowing your hips to release. As your hips release, your toes may roll out to the side. Relaxing your thighs, relaxing the lower leg, all the way down to your toes. Just feeling your body heavy and relaxed, melting into your mat. And if you feel tight in one area right now on your back, send that next inhalation all the way into that tight area. So deep, deep diaphragmatic inhale. Pause for a moment at the top of that inhalation. Take a little bit more breath in, a little bit more, and then completely exhale out through your mouth. Open your mouth. And then you feel as you exhale completely your body sinking down into the mat. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale through your nose, fill the belly. Feel the rib cage, feel your chest expand. Hold at the top, maybe a couple more sips of breath in, a little bit more in, and then open your mouth, sigh, exhale through your mouth completely. Keep exhaling, contract your abs. And then one more breath, catch that inhale in, all the way, keep breathing in, pause at the top, 2 more sips of breath in, and exhale completely. And let's begin to close our mouth, inhaling and exhaling through our nose, just normal breath. And on the next inhale, reaching your arms out and up or just up, whatever you have space for. And exhale, bringing arms, single knee to chest, right knee to the chest, wrapping your hands around your knee, and coming up, nose to the knee. Inhale, release, and reach. Arms come up, leg comes down. On your exhale, knee to chest, arms around your knees, contract your abs, and nose to the knees. Inhale, release, and reach. So we're going to move through here. Exhaling, coming up. Single knee to chest, nose to knee. Inhale, release, and reach. Exhaling, single knee to chest, nose to knee. Shoulders are relaxed as you come up to the top. Pause at the top, nose to knee, and shoulders down and back. Let's not bring the shoulders up to the ears. Nice and relaxed. Just trying to lengthen our muscles here. Inhale and reach. Exhale. As you feel comfortable, let's begin to straighten the leg. So now you're grabbing on the lower leg. We're still coming up nose to the knee. If you don't get there all the way, that's okay. Inhale, release, and reach. Exhaling up. 2 more each side. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Let's pause for a moment here. Still lifting up, shoulders down and back, toe is pointed. Lift up a little bit higher, and then slowly lower down. Inhale, release, and reach. Exhaling, lift. This is the last time we're on our left leg, lifting here. Shoulders down and back, lifting a little bit higher. Toe is pointed to the sky. And let's slowly lower down, bringing both knees into the chest and rocking side to side. Sticking with our diaphragmatic breath, maybe adding some ujjayi breathing, making that ha sound with your breath. And let's bring double knee to chest, arms out to a T, floating both knees over to the right, gazing over the left shoulder. So we have both knees stacked, both shoulders are touching the ground. So if your shoulders are not touching the ground, back off that stretch with your knees, connect your shoulders to the floor, and then bring the knees over a little bit more. Deep breath, try to reach that left rib cage over to the left. Try to really open up that rib cage, send that left hip down, lengthening your torso. And inhale, contract your abs, lifting the knees up. Exhale over to the left. So we have both knees to the left. Head is looking over to the right. Shoulders down and back. Breathing here. Lengthening the torso. If that right hip is coming up and crunching into your torso, let's lengthen it down toward the bottom of your mat. On the next inhale, bringing both knees up. Knees to the chest, nose to the knees. Give yourself a tight hug, loosening up the low back. And roll up. We're going to come on to all fours. Making sure our shoulders are over our wrists, spreading your fingertips out like starfish. And then your hips right above your knees. Knees should be hip-width distance. And we're going to inhale. The left arm comes up, reaching up. So that right arm still stays down and grounded. and left arm is up. Reaching it up. Inhale, one more. On your exhale, we're gonna bring that left arm through under the right arm and the right knee and grounding yourself all the way down. We're gonna turn that right palm, fingers facing left. The palm is at the top of your head. And we're reaching that left arm to the right. Your glutes are up, holding here and breathing, stretching. So on our next inhale, let's come up, reaching. Exhale, reach through. Don't hold this time, reach through. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach through. We're doing one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach through. Again, we're holding here. So the hand, right hand at the crown of your head, fingers facing left, right elbow is high. And then your left hand is reaching to the right. And feel this stretch. Now I want you to sink back a little bit in your knees and feel this stretch on the back of the left shoulder. If you're tight through your back, you may feel this in your back. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, come up onto all fours. And let's do a little cat-cow. Tailbone tucking under, chin to the chest into cat. This is our exhale. Inhale, coming into cow. Long arms, tailbone lifting, gazing up. Exhaling into cat. Inhaling into cow. Moving through. 2 more times here, cat-cow. Last one. Good. Find yourself in neutral. Left arm is grounded down, and we're going to bring the right arm up. Inhale the right arm up, reaching here. On your exhale, right arm reaches through to the left. We're going to hold that first round. Let's hold. We come down to the ground. Left palm turns to the crown of our head and fingers facing right. Hold here, feeling the stretch on the back of the right arm, maybe low back. And let's move with our breath. So we come back up. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, right arm reaches through. We bend that left elbow to reach a little bit further. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, reach through. Last one, and we hold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach through. Hold. Bend that left elbow. Find that palm at the crown of your head. And we're trying to walk the right fingertips over to the left a little bit further. Feel that stretch. Maybe bring your glutes back just a little bit to feel a different area for stretching the back of the shoulder, low back, maybe a little torso. And let's come up onto all fours. Do 3 cat-cows. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Rolling your toes under and lift into downward facing dog. So it's our first time in down dog today. Let's begin to bicycle here so you can loosen up the calf muscles, loosen up the hips. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper, shifting your hips as you bicycle. Maybe shaking your head yes and no to relax your head and your neck. And then find yourself in a stable downward facing dog. So let's start with our hands. Hands should be shoulder width distance, spreading your fingertips out. Middle finger draws a straight line up through the wrist, through the arm. Arm sinking down at our chest, sinking down and back. Arms rolling in, sit bones rolling up to the sky, and heels sinking to the floor. So if your heels aren't touching the floor today, that's okay. Maybe toward the end of the class, they'll touch the floor. Downward facing dog. Let's inhale up onto our toes. And we're gonna tiptoe feet to our hands coming into forward fold. Here we're gonna bend our knees And bend your knees so much so that your chest touches your thighs. And we're gonna reach back, interlace the fingers, straighten your arms, chest expansion. Breathing here. Shoulders squeezing together, lifting up. Try to open up the chest, open up the front of the shoulders, open up the biceps. And we're here bending our knees, bringing our nose to our knees. Chin to the chest, knuckles up to the sky a little bit more, reaching, inhale. And exhale, floating the hands all the way down. Slowly begin to straighten the legs, shaking out the knees, bending the knees, and slowly roll up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, squeeze your glutes at the top, shoulders come up, squeeze back and down, come up, back and down, and one more time, shoulders up, back and down. Interlace the fingers behind your back, long arms. Open up the chest a little bit more. So our feet should be hip-width distance. We're drawing the knuckles straight down. Open up the chest. Create a little back bend here. So counterposing our forward fold with a little back bend. Look up to the sky. Deep breaths. One more, complete inhalation. And exhale, release and come into Tadasana, palms out. Closing your eyes for a moment. Find that equal weight distribution in your feet. So we're standing at the center of our mat in the front, feeling all four corners of your feet grounded. So we're feeling from the balls of your feet, drawing that line straight out to the pinky toe. From the pinky toe, drawing a straight line out through the outer arch of our foot to the heel, drawing a line from the outer part of our heel to the inner part of our heel, connecting that line all the way through the arch of our foot to the ball. So connecting those four corners. So if you feel shifting in one and you have more weight distribution in one side, let's balance that out. Tailbone should be tucked down toward the heels. Abs tight here. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Monkey pose. If you can't touch the ground, touch your shins or bring a block. Exhaling, forward fold. Bend the knees, hop or step both feet back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Hold for a moment here. Shoulders down and back. Toes pointed. If we're in up dog, pelvis is lifted, thighs lifted. If we're in cobra, pelvis and thighs on the ground. Shoulders are down and back. Up dog, long arms. Breathing here. Inhale. On your next exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Let's bring that right leg up to the sky. Keeping your left heel down. Using your inner thigh to lift that right leg. Hands push forward a little bit more. Find that extension. Three-legged dog here. Gonna do some core work. Inhale here. On your exhale, come forward into plank and bring your nose to your knee. Round out the back here. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Follow out that belly. Inhaling up. Exhale, come forward. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward. Place that right foot between your hands. Sink and reach. Crescent moon. Hold. Shoulders are down and back. Drive that left heel back. Sink into that front knee. That front heel, I want you to drive it back. Working your hamstring a little bit more. Tuck the tailbone. Good. Reach back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the knuckles straight back. Open up the chest. A lot of chest expansion today. Sinking. Breathing. Crown of the head lifting to the sky. Let's lift the balls. Let's lift your toes so you feel the ball of your foot down, grounded. Working your inner thigh a little bit more. Good. Toes come down. Release the hands. Inhale and reach. Exhale, hands down, step back, down dog, right leg lifts up to the sky. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, leg comes down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Left leg up, hold. So now our left leg is up. We use the inner thigh with the left leg to lift a little bit higher. Sink that right heel down, feel the stretch on the right leg. Core braced. Work the core just a little bit here. Inhale. Exhale, come forward into plank. So shoulders should be over the wrists, nose to the knee. Hollow out that belly. So we're learning how to create space through our core. Inhale up. Exhaling forward. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward. Left foot between the hands so you can reach crescent moon. Again, shoulders down and back. Sinking into that front thigh. Drive that back heel back. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit. Engage your abs. Our last time we're going to reach back. Interlace the fingers. Reaching back. Good. This time we're going to drive the knuckles straight down inside the right leg. Open up. Create a back bend a little bit more. Chest is lifting. Opening up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. On the next inhale, release and reach. Arms come up. Exhale, take it back. Down dog, left leg is lifting. Inhale, plank. Keep that left leg lifted. Work your core. Exhale, chaturanga. Now the leg comes down. You can modify your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Hopper step, feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, monkey. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reaching, reverse swan dive up. Hands to prayer. Inhale and reach. Hold on the exhale. Interlace the fingers. Index finger reaching to the sky. So we're standing tall, but our shoulders are down and back. Keep equal weight distribution in your feet. On your next exhale, we're hinging. Half moon to the right. Hold. Look up to the sky. Or close your eyes, but turn your head up. Strengthen the neck muscles. Inhale, come up to the center. Exhale, over to the left. Breathing, look up. Turn your head slightly up to the sky. Deep breaths. Inhaling, come up. Exhale, come into chair. Utkatasana. Butt back. Tailbone tucks under. Shoulders down and back. So we can bring our hands to prayer. You can bring your hands to your thighs if you need to modify. Or up. Try to open up the shoulders without bringing the shoulders to your ears. Shoulders should be down and back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Monkey. Exhale, fold, hop, or step back. If you hop, you land in chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg steps through so you can reach crescent moon. Good. Hinging forward. Biceps right by the ears. Hold here. Drive that right heel back. Use your hamstring. Good. Inhale, we're going to open up into a cactus. Cactus our arms out. Hold here. Shoulders down and back. A little back bend. Breathe. On the next inhale, we come straight up. Hands to prayer. We're twisting here. Left elbow outside that right knee. So we twist. Stay tall. Twist. And then bring that left elbow outside the right knee. Prayer twist. Shoulders down and back. Look over that right shoulder. Drive that left leg back, long and strong. If you need to modify, you can drop the knee. So we went straight into class today, working. On your next inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down, step back, down dog, right leg lifts up. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, leg comes down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, left leg steps through between your hands. Sink and reach, crescent moon. Drive that right heel back. Sink into the front knee. Hinging forward, biceps by the ears. We're just doing one opening. Inhale, come open. Hold here, shoulders down and back, but we have our arms at 90 degrees. 2 breaths. On the next inhale, we come up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, we twist. So we look to the left. Right elbow comes outside the left knee. Prayer twist. Sinking here. So again, you can modify on your back knee, or you can stay in your low crescent moon, your low lunge. Twisting, use that elbow against the left leg. Put more pressure through your front big toe to help you balance. Lift through the spine, lift and lengthen and look back. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, we come down, step back, down dog, left leg lifts up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Bend the knees, gaze forward, hop or step, feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips, come into your chair. Good, so here we're gonna transition into that left leg. So I'm gonna face you for a moment, not mirror you. So we're in the left leg, the right leg will slowly come up, and we have a single leg chair. So we're bending that left, right leg comes up, single leg chair. Good. Stand all the way up, right leg is lifting, knee up, hold. And we're gonna hinge into warrior 3 or airplane. So whatever you choose here. Left leg, long and strong. Right leg, reaching back. Extend through your heel. Arms forward, biceps by the ears. Or if you want, balancing airplane. Hold and breathe, core strong. Breathing, so if you fall out of it, just go right back into it. Grounding that left leg. Good, on your next inhale, we're standing all the way up. Swing that right leg through and bring it up, 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 up. Abs, core, quads, lifting tall, lifting tall. Good, and release, arms come down. Inhale and reach. Exhale, chair. Inhale, hold. Exhale, fold. Monkey, inhale. Exhale, fold, hopper, step back, vinyasa. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, left leg steps through. Sink and reach, crescent moon. Hinging forward. 1 breath, inhale. Exhale, come forward. We come up, we're not holding this time. Hands to prayer. We're gonna twist left first before you go into it. Look over that left shoulder, twist a little bit more. Now, right elbow outside the left knee, prayer twist. So this time you should be able to go a little bit further. If your elbow is outside the knee and you want an arm variation, you can bring your hand down, arm up. So open up the chest. Breathe. Soften your breath. On your next inhale, both arms come up, crescent moon. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Let's hold here, left leg is up. Open the hips. So sink the right heel down. We open up the hips. So I want the top of your left knee to point to the sky and look under the right shoulder. Try to find your foot. Good. Straighten out that left leg. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Leg comes down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale. Last time we're doing this. Exhale, right leg steps through, crescent move. Hinging forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, we twist right. Look over that right shoulder, twist a little bit more. Left elbow outside the right knee, prayer twist. So if your elbow is outside the knee, you can go arm variation if you want to. Deeper twist, drive that left leg back. Arms open, chest opens, breathing here. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. On the next inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Bring that right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee, open the hips. Look under the left armpit for the right toes. Good, straighten the leg. Square the hips. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Leg comes down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, gaze forward, hopper step, feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Sink into your chair. We hold. Tuck the tailbone, abs tight. So now we're shifting into the right leg. So the right leg stays down. Left heel comes up, we're on our left toe. Left leg comes up. Feel your right glute working. Slowly stand up. Bring the left knee up. Find your focal point, find your dristi. And then slowly hinge into Virabhadrasana 3 or balancing airplane, your choice. Core braced. Deep breaths. Good. And then slowly begin to stand and swing that left leg through. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Nice and tall. Lift the chest. Arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, coming down to mountain pose. Deep breaths. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale and reach. Exhale into chair. Going back to that left leg grounded. So right heel up, right leg up. Good. Standing up, finding your balance. Warrior 3 or balancing airplane. Hold for 3. Good. Bend that front knee. Very gently place that right knee down, coming into crescent moon. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back to plank. We hold in plank. Hold here. We're going into a side plank. So your left hand stays down, left shoulder over the left wrist. We're going to pivot and stack the feet. If you want to modify, you can stagger the feet. If you want to modify even further, you can drop that bottom knee. So phase 1 would be left knee down. Phase 2 would be left leg extended, but your feet are staggered. And then feet stacked. Hold here, lift up, reach up, work the core. Shoulders down and back. Inhale here. Exhale, float down to plank. Go through your vinyasa or hold in down dog. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Hop or step, feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Sink into chair. And we hold. So now we're transitioning. Right leg is down. Left heel comes up. Left leg, knee to chest. Slowly begin to stand. And then we hinge into our warrior 3 or balancing airplane. 3 breaths here. Bend that right leg, coming into your crescent moon and sink. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, come into plank. Right shoulder over the right wrist. You can modify by dropping the bottom knee. You can stagger your feet. We're opening up, left arm is up, or you can stack your feet. So let me turn toward you. Breathing here, lifting tall. Core is braced, lifting the hips up and slightly forward so you can have the knee down, stagger the feet or stack the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, float to plank, vinyasa, or hold in downward facing dog. Good, bend the knees, gaze forward. Hop our step, feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. So we're gonna shift, we're going into balancing half moon. So we're gonna shift that weight into the right leg. Left leg comes up. Keeping your hips square right now. So just extend that left leg out. Right leg is grounded. If you don't have a block, then you can place your right hand on your right shin. If you have a block, you may want to place that block under the right hand for purpose of modifying just a little bit. So now we're going to bring the left hand to our left hip. Open up the hips. Nice and strong here, long and strong. Right leg is long. Extend that left. Try to flatten out that left foot against the back wall. And then left hand to the sky. Hold here. Breathe here. So if you can touch the floor and you can go all the way down, then go for it all the way down. Hold. Breathe. Bend the right leg and very gently place that left foot down. And we're coming into warrior 2. Good. First time in warrior 2 today. Sinking into that front knee. Shoulders down and back. Good. We're going to go into extended angle. So you can go modified extended angle or all the way down, right hand inside the right foot. Good. Drive into that front leg. Let's inhale, come into warrior 2. We're just going to stay right here. Exhale, sink down, extended angle. This time, bicep over the ear. Left bicep over the ear. Hold shoulder down and back. Drive into that front leg, coming up into warrior 2. Level out your hips. On your exhale, sinking into extended angle again. Good. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left arm down. We're coming into plank. We're going to go into side plank. So left hand stays down. Sorry, left hand down, right arm up. I'm staying away from you guys for a reason. This time, if you want, lift that top leg, right leg up. Added. If you don't like the top leg up, that's okay. We're going to bring our right knee to chest. Right foot comes in. So we're back to a twist. We're back to a twist. Good. Hold and open. So we're here with a twist. Inhale, hold. On the exhale, we're taking it all the way forward. Forward fold. Forward fold. Good. So let's come up, inhale, reverse swan diving reach. We're just gonna come all the way back, just giving our head a break, all the way back into forward fold. Shifting the weight into the left leg. Right leg comes up. So find your balancing half moon. If you have a block, or place your hand on your shin if you can't touch the floor. Right hand to the right hip. Open up the hips to the right, hold. Right arm comes up if you want, full balancing half moon. Hold, breathe, left leg strong, right leg extended out. Activate that right leg. Right arm reaching up. Core strong. Good, let's bend that left leg. And very gently, we're gonna place that right foot down and come into warrior two, leveling out the hips. Inhale here. Exhaling, come down. Modified extended angle or all the way down extended. Inhale, we transition back to warrior two. Exhale, extended angle. This time we cartwheel the arm over the ear. One more. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended angle. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, right hand down. Come back to plank. So here, we're gonna go straight into our side plank. Right hand down, left arm is up. Modify as you need to. If you want more, top leg lifts, left leg lifts. Breathe. Left knee to chest. Take that left leg forward. We come into our twist. Come into our twist. Inhale here. Exhale, float down. This time we're stepping the right leg forward, coming into a wide malasana, wide squat. So both of our feet should be on the outer edge of our mat. Toes out, heels in. Using your elbows to push the knees out, tailbone sinking down. So we're here in our yoga squat. So we're gonna go into our arm balance that I mentioned at the beginning. So our arms stay connected to the inner part of our knee and our hands are out. So we've been working on building that strength with our side plank a little bit. So as I come forward, I'm gonna ground my hands. I keep that connection with my knee and my upper arm. My heels come up. I want my knees up onto my triceps as high as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna bring them up, lifting the hips. So remember our breath technique, lifting from our hips, lifting from our pelvis, Mula Bandha. We learned it a couple weeks ago. So on that exhale, I'm gonna lift the hips, shifting the weight forward and coming into crow, Bakasana. So here, if you're not feeling it today, maybe you'll come up and just shift your hips to the right and then lift the left leg up just a little bit to feel that transition. Hold for a few breaths. Feel that belly come up, almost like I'm hollowing out the belly. When we went from plank, knee to chest, that's the idea of hollowing out that belly button to the spine. So then if you go knees up, shifting the weight into the left, and then your right leg comes up. So you may begin to build and connect the pose. But again, nice, I like it. So coming up, try to hold a few breaths, and then come back into your yoga squat. I want you to do that one more time. One more time. So transition or the whole pose. Good. So from there, we are going to, it's actually an easier pose, but I'm trying to work you into headstands. So today we are not doing a headstand, but we're going to do a tripod. It's easier than crow, but it's a preparation for a headstand. The reason I don't teach this first is because I don't want you to crunch into your neck. Everything should be long. So we should be lifting up away from gravity. So it's a little bit harder to teach at the beginning. So you have the crow pose. So this is a tripod. So again, beginning of a headstand, which we're not doing a full headstand today. So you're gonna have your head in front, like a tripod, and then your hands back, okay? So I'm doing the crown of my head down. So watch me first before I go into it. So the crown of my head is down. My hands are back, okay? So I see this 90-degree angle, all right? And I'm gonna roll my toes under, and then I lift up into down dog. I'm gonna walk my toes forward, and this is it. I'm just gonna place my knees on my tricep. This is it. This is the pose, beginning of a tripod headstand. So from here, I want you thinking about lifting up. So creating that space as you exhale, you lift, okay? So I'm gonna talk you guys through it. Excuse me, if you're not feeling it today, then maybe you try crow again, or you go into dolphin pose. So always there's options. So you can work in dolphin here, working up the upper body strength as well, okay? So your head, crown of the head is gonna be down. Your hands are back. So you should see this 90-degree angle from your upper and lower arm. You're gonna lift up into down dog. Your elbows should be straight back and not winging out to the side. So straight back. As you come into down dog, you're gonna walk your toes closer together and then just place your knee on the tricep. This is it. So it's much easier than crow. Lift the shoulders up away from the ears. I'm trying to reach my heels up. Hold and breathe. Okay, so that is the next challenge for you for our yoga class. So you can work on crow, and then you can work on that tripod. Again, not lifting up into a headstand yet, okay? All right, so let's go on to our back. We're gonna work our core a little bit. And I want your legs up. I want your shoulder blades up off the ground. And we're activating our hands, active, spreading the fingertips out, and we're gonna pump up and down. So almost as we have this squishy ball under our palms, and we're pumping. Toes are pointed, and we're gonna do 5. So we have the left leg lowered down, not all the way to the ground, so it's active. So we're gonna do 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Active, lifting up the shoulder blades. Breathe, and switch. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 3, 4, 5, and switch. Active, pushing that energy down. Feel the abs working. 4, switch, and switch. 3, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 3, 4, 5, last 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Extend the arms over the head, reaching the toes. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, hands behind the knees. We're rocking up into Navasana. Chest is up, nice and tall. Try to find that pivot point. Knees parallel and shins parallel to the ground, arms out. If you want to extend the legs, you can extend the legs. So phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Hold, breathe. So we're going to do little pumps, down and up, down and up, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, chest up, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly lower. Legs up, arms up, extended, lift up, chest up. Right leg starts this time. This time I want toes up to the sky instead of pointed toes up to the sky. So pop 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Breathe it, breathe it, breathe it. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And switch. And switch. 4 more each leg. 4, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Keep it going. Come on, switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Bring your feet flat, knees bent. Come into a bridge. Palms down, lifting the hips up. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the hips, reach your arms over the head. Tailbone tucks under. Exhale, lift into bridge, arms down. Good, slowly lower the hips. Bring your knees into your chest, hands behind the knees. One more time, inner Navasana. Coming up, holding, lifting. Toes should be eye level if your legs are extended. Hands together. Reach to the left. Chest is lifting. Breathe, 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 breathe. Back to the center. Twist to the right. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Back to the center. 10 pumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly lower. Good job. Reach your arms over the head. Allow your back to lift up off of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. So we're going to come into happy baby. So knees out, grabbing the outer part of your feet or your big toe. Heels in alignment with your knees. Glutes down on the ground. So if your butt is popping up, I want you to ground it. Holding here. And then grab your big toe here just so you can extend a little bit more. And then extend out into a straddle. Shoulders down and back. And if you feel like you need to rock, you can rock side to side with your straddle. So you can either stay here straddled or go into happy baby. If you want to go into an inversion today, you can lift up, hips over the head into plow. If you choose to go through an inversion, I would say hold for a few breaths and plow first. And if you want to lift into shoulder stand, walk your shoulders together, supporting your back. Walk your hands up toward your shoulder blades, and then lift one leg up at a time into your shoulder stand. So today, since it's more than halfway through the semester, try something new with your closing pose. So if you haven't tried plow, maybe you try plow. If you haven't tried shoulder stand, try shoulder stand. Breathing, try to be as stable as possible. Once you get that last pose, and once you've moved around a little bit, now try to be a little stable. Closing your eyes. Take about 3 more breaths with whatever pose you chose to be stable in. 3 more breaths. And then slowly float out. If you were in shoulder stand, float into plow. If you were in plow, Slowly float out. If you're in happy baby or straddle, bring your knees together. We're all coming out, hands by your sides. We're going into fish. Legs extended, toes pointed. Push your elbows into the mat. Lift the chest and gaze back. I want you to bring your arms out extended in front of your chest, shoulders down and back, core braced. And then the next phase of this pose will be legs up. Hold. If you feel pressure in your neck, bring your legs down. If you still feel pressure, bring your arms down. Inhale completely. Exhale, lower the legs, lower the arms. Push your elbows into the mat, lift the head up, and come into Shavasana. Palms up and out, closing your eyes. So we're finishing class where we started. Deep breaths. Inhaling completely, belly, rib cage, and chest. Exhaling completely. Feeling your whole body relaxed and heavy. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normal breath. And when you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can roll to one side. If you want, you can come up to a seated position. Back to our centering thought. I trust my core self at every moment. Today we learn that hope is not effective if we do not believe in ourself or have inner trust. Building a life of hope means we base it on a foundation of self-awareness. This core self is where real trust must come from. I trust in my core self at every moment. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today. Thank you for coming on today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you on Thursday. My spirit honors yours. Namaste. Thanks, you guys. So I'm going to stop recording. If you guys have any messages, let me know.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys